Hello D-Tekkers, I hope you're all well and keeping safe in the current worldwide climate. This week the UK went on lockdown because of the coronavirus, which means that we can't leave the house except for picking up essential supplies or going out for one exercise session a day, walk, run, cycle, that kind of thing. So there was a bit of confusion at the start of the week as to whether we can go out metal detecting, but the National Council of Metal Detecting, quite rightly, has said that no, we shouldn't be going out with our metal detectors, so that's fair enough. I do, however, have a bit of a loophole. So, I'm Adam, this is my metal detector, and this is my back garden. Yeah, this isn't going to take very long. Welcome to D-Tekt Sussex. Okay, just getting set up in the backyard. It's just a quick and easy way of getting one more hunt in before the next few weeks. It's actually a 3-week lockdown at the minute, but they'll review that at the end to see if it needs to be extended. So hopefully I can get out as quickly as possible. I'm actually furloughed from work as well, so I've got a lot of time on my hands. If the lockdown finishes before I go back to work, I may see if I can get a couple of videos in a week. Maybe go out and do a couple of hunts a week, just to keep myself occupied and also keep the videos going for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you at the first hole. Okay, so I've dug a fairly deep hole here, all the way down there. It's probably about 3 inches deeper than the actual pinpointer itself. First thing out of the hole is this little rusty, don't know, bent over nail or something similar. But there's still a target in there, and there's certainly a nicer signal than this coming up, so I'll keep going and I'll get back to you when I find the other item. Okay, I'm still at the same hole. I'm getting lots of targets out of this hole with the pinpointer. Another little bit of rusty iron scrap there. But then there's this. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it looks to me like some sort of a winder, perhaps, like maybe a clockwork mechanism or something similar. Could be a nut or a wing nut, an old wing nut. But yeah, my guess is maybe a wind-up key for a mechanism. That's really cool. In my backyard. Right, I'm still getting targets in this hole, and I'm still getting deeper, so I'll keep going here and see what else comes out. Nice. Moving on. Okay, so still at that same hole. I've got one more thing out of it. You can see just how deep it is now, and that's the pinpointer all the way in there. So yeah, I'm probably, goodness, I don't know, maybe 1.5 foot down there now. Just a little bit of tack come out, just thought I'd show you. Now, I'm still getting pinpointer signals in there. The pinpointer's picking them up, but I can't quite get close enough to it, so I don't want to go through an underground pipe or anything with my trowel, and I suspect at this depth there's a good risk that I might be, so I'm going to fill this hole in and I'm going to carry on and keep going. But yeah, that's a few bits just out of the first hole. Moving on. Okay, different hole. I've got myself a little off-cut of patio I was using on the other hole as well, but just to explain, that's just to save my knee as I'm bending down and digging in the ground. A couple of little bits of tack just come out of this hole. Not sure what that's from. Some sort of maybe eyelet or cap or something. And I think there's a bit of a nail on there. But also, I'll put those down. I've had this come out. Now this is interesting. I don't know what it is, not a clue. So if you've got any ideas, drop a comment down below. But you've got this sort of club-shaped top to it, sort of a supporting line at the front there. It's triangular bottomed. I can't see any evidence of it being broken off, but I could be wrong. And it's flat on the back. So I don't know, maybe it's off of a gate or a fence or something like that, like a metal railing, perhaps. But if you've got any better ideas, yeah, drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you can identify that for me, because that's really interesting. It's not particularly heavy. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but it's not lead or anything, so I don't think it's a weight. Yeah, cool. Okay, moving on. Okay, another hole, and I've got this out. Just stand up and get in the sun. I don't know exactly what it is. It's definitely metal. Yeah, it's definitely ring shaped. So let's just get some of that mud out. The mud's in there fast. Okay, give me a minute. I'll get that cleaned up, and we'll see what's under all that mud. Okay, so I've given that a bit of a clean. Got the mud out the middle. It's actually not a ring. It's more of a cap of some description. I'll turn it over there, you can see on the inside. Not a sort of cap I recognise. Could just be a bottle top, which would be pretty normal for my channel. But yeah, there's no branding or anything on the top, so it's starting to rust away there a little bit. But yeah, interesting. If you think you know what that might be from, you know where the comment section is, drop me a comment and let me know. Bizarre. Alright, moving on. Okay, so just out the same hole, we've got a few little bits of junk here, a little rusty iron tap, little metal ring, and I think it's a hose connector, not hose connector, a pipe connector or something similar. There it is. So what's happening is it's quite junky under a lot of tatty signals, so I'm trying to pinpoint the good ones. But obviously while I'm in the hole, the pinpointer is picking up all the tatty ones as well. So yeah, I think there's still another signal in the bottom, so I'm going to keep going and see if I can find anything else. Let's move on. Okay, last thing out of this hole is I think a bit of a chain. It's a broken link from a chain. Now I'm going to seal this hole up now. Let me see if I can show you just how deep it is. So there's my trowel. There. That is, yeah, probably the deepest hole I've dug so far today. Sort of goes down and back, just because the pinpointer is finding all the junk around the hole. Cool. Okay, moving on. Okay, just one out of this hole, one signal on this one. Sort of hooked shape thing. Yeah, not sure what that is or was. Bit of weight to it, so it could be lead. There we are. Next. Okay, ladies and gents, I think we found first coin of the day, and possibly the only coin of the day at this rate. Glad I found at least one. It's quite small. I think it's just a 5p. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a 5p piece. £2,000 is the date. So there's the Queen, and there's the back. Okay, moving on. Okay, next thing out of the next hole is this. It's definitely metal. Pinpointer likes it. It's quite cracked on the top there. It's got a sort of a red hue to it. Definitely broken. I'm presumably part of a complete disc at some point. There's the underneath. You've got a sort of step or rim around there. Yeah, not sure what that would be. If you've got any ideas, you know where the comment section is. Drop me a note, let me know. Okay, moving on. Okay, next out is, I don't know, some sort of a cap. Okay, moving on. Okay, so that was the last hole I dug today, and actually found a lot more in the garden than I expected to, if I'm completely honest. Just away this week of beating the lockdown and getting another hunt in. So over here in this in the Tupperware box, I've got all the little bits of junk, little bits of iron, little bits of scrap that really aren't worth mentioning. And then over here we've got everything else. So there's that chain link section that's broken. We've got that, I don't know whether it's a key or some sort of an old wing nut or something, but I think it's probably more likely a key for a mechanism. There's that metal, I think it's a connector perhaps for a bit of pipe. We've got that hook shape, metal ring. There's that cap. We've got that sort of hat shaped cap on this side. I'm going to just pick this up and show you in a bit more detail. I still don't know what this is. This was, yeah, probably the most unusual thing I found today. It's clearly off of something manufactured, deliberate. Probably a complete disc once upon a time. But yeah, not sure what that is. So if you've got any ideas, drop me a message down below in the comment section. And yeah, we'll see if we can identify it. There's this, probably my favourite find of the day. Still don't know what it is. I've had a little bit of a Google, can't figure it out. So possibly off of maybe a bit of ironwork, sort of a gate perhaps, or a fence. Well, it's quite small, so quite a fine detail if it is something like that. But yeah, if you recognise that or think you can identify that for me, please drop me a comment down below. I'm dying to know what this is. There's the bottom. Great stuff. And finally our one solitary coin today, 5p piece. Still pleased I managed to find a coin of some description, so quite happy. That's the old thistle design on the back. So back in the year 2000 that was manufactured. Yeah. So yeah, actually I had quite a lot of fun today. I didn't expect to be out there very long, but in the end I was probably out for about 3 hours in the garden, digging holes and picking up signals. Lots of trashy signals, quite difficult to differentiate the good signals from the bad, but yeah, I think I've done okay. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button as well. And yeah, I really hope you're staying safe. I really hope you're all well and following the advice we've been given. And yeah, I will see you next week for a different kind of video.